I'm excited to announce the opening of a new Facebook community for the Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life podcast. And this is to get a group of like minded individuals to get together, to push themselves, to actually hold each other accountable, and to level up their lives. I talk about making a positive impact in the world, and this is how I'm hoping to do that. So if you're interested in joining, jump on Facebook, look for Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life, and see if you can join the group. Otherwise, drop me a DM on Instagram at just.live.coaching and I'll send you the link. The end of 2023 is coming, and now is a great time to start reflecting on what you've done this year to be proud of yourself. Welcome to Master Your Mindset, Master Your Life. This is a podcast that empowers you to take back control of your life, to start unlocking your full potential, to help you become the best version of yourself. I'm Sanj, and today we're talking about the power of reflection and to see what have you done this year that you are really proud of. It's January the 1st, and think about this. You sit there, you're there, it's midnight, and everyone's asking you, what are your New Year's resolutions? You make all these New Year's resolutions. I want to save this much. I want to lose this much weight. I want to buy this. I want to earn this much. And you have all these ideas. But what you find is that as the year unfolds, you just fall back into your old routines, your old habits, your old mindsets. Why does this happen? The problem is that resolutions fade because they lack any emotional connection. You don't have a reason for making these other than you think it's the right thing to do. You think that this is what you want. But what you're doing is you're just aiming to change yourself without truly understanding why. And without why, you will not stick to your resolution because you have no reason to do it. So then as the year goes on, you just fall back into your old routines. Your resolutions are abandoned by February. But look, we can change that narrative. We can change it. And you can start by, first of all, reflecting on what have you done to be proud of this year. Think about what you have done. For myself, I started this podcast. I started a community on Facebook. I've been doing more than I have ever done before, but I'm still enjoying it. I'm loving it. My life may be busier than it ever has been, but it's something that I wake up to and I'm excited about seeing what potential and what future lies ahead of me every single day. I've deepened connections with my kids, with my wife. I've managed to improve the lives of the guys I've helped coach, of people I've worked with, by giving them advice, hints, tips. And so that this year, the fact that I am now the best version of myself, doing things to consciously change people's lives for the better as much as possible, that is my proud moment of the year. Being a dad, being a husband, being a son, being a friend, being a coach, and trying to help change a world to be a better place, that's what my crowning achievement is for this year. And I still manage to make time for the people I care about. And the problem is we actually find that we're stuck in our comfort zone. So that comfort zone is cozy, it's familiar, it's a place of safety, but it's also where your dreams go to wither away. If you're looking back and you're saying, what have I done to be proud of? And you started the year with all these resolutions, with all these targets, with all these goals, and you haven't achieved them, and you're there thinking, why haven't I achieved them? It's because of your comfort zone. It's because it acts as a cocoon. It acts like a prison because it's safe, but it's not where magic happens. And it takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, and a lot of persistence to keep consciously pushing yourself out of that comfort zone. Our brains are wired to favor the predictability and routine that we have. So when we push ourselves out of our comfort zone, that's when that's when we're breaking routines. That's when we're breaking predictability. That's when our minds see it as a threat. So it will try and pull us back in. So when you're looking back at this year and you're saying, okay, I've got this to be proud of and this to be proud of. You've got, say you've lost weight and you've managed to get a relationship. That's amazing. And then you say, but I haven't done X, Y, and Z, which I wanted to do. What was holding you back? Was it the fact that you were stuck in that comfort zone? You were stuck thinking the same way that you've always thought, that you refused to constantly push yourself and consciously make yourself do the things you didn't want to do? Because it's all well and good that first couple of weeks, that first month of the year, it's easy to be motivated when everyone else is around you and everyone else is motivated. But then afterwards, that's when it starts to drop off. That's when it starts to change. When people start falling out of their routines and they don't show up, then you feel like you don't need to show up either. So if you want to be proud of yourself, let's start thinking about how we can change your 2024. So at the end of 2024, you can reach all your goals. And the first thing is to realize that your comfort zone is a prison that's holding you back. So remember that everything, and I mean everything that you want, is on the other side of effort. It's on the other side of fear. It's on the other side of that comfort zone. Push yourself out of it. See your personal growth. When you push yourself out of that comfort zone, that's when your personal growth thrives. That's when you grow. That's when you see all the changes. That's where you start to discover what you are truly capable of, where you start to build your self-confidence, your belief in your abilities, and how you start to actually then start showing up differently. You start to take on new risks. You start to take on new challenges because you believe that you can do it. You start getting new connections. You start introducing yourself to new people. You start turning up to places where you never thought you would turn up to because you want to meet new people. You want to do new things. You want to achieve new things. So in 2024, make sure you do that. Go to new places where the people you want to associate with are. Look from a different perspective at things. See what new possibilities are available for you. When your network expands, it brings in fresh energy and fresh opportunities. Third thing is achieve your goals. When you step out of that comfort zone, you start achieving goals that once seemed impossible. Why? Because you actually start challenging yourself, you push yourself, and you actually start attempting things and doing things that you never thought you would ever do. Imagine it's 1 year from now and you're looking back at 2024 saying, I achieved all 5 things on my New Year's resolution list. I managed to hit all 5 of my targets with ease because I constantly pushed myself out of my comfort zone. Look back, think now to the beginning of 2023. Think, what were your resolutions? What did you think of? Do you even remember them? So what I'm going to give you now is 3 ways to start next year better than this one. Number 1 is to create a vision board or write down your goals, visualize them. A vision board is a powerful way to remind yourself daily of what you're striving for. Stick the pictures somewhere you will see it daily, around your mirror in the morning, in the car, just on the way to work. Just keep it in your wallet, just somewhere where you will see it constantly, so it can keep reminding you of what you're trying to achieve, what you're actually pushing yourself to achieve. Number 2 is set goals. Make sure you've got goals. You can have, as I spoke about before, dumb goals which are dream driven. They're uplifting, they're method driven, and they're behavior driven. So what I mean by that is when they're dumb, dream driven, they're big, they're huge, they're scary, they excite you at the same time. When they're uplifting, they're inspiring, they make you so happy and exciting when you think about it. They're method driven, as in they must be a method to your madness. So you need to still build a plan. Yeah. And the fourth thing, B, is behavior triggered. It won't happen without some change or modification in your behavior. So when you change your behavior, you'll reach these goals easier. Then the other side of this is make those dumb goals, break them down into smart goals. When you got that dumb goal, you break it into smaller smart goals, it's more achievable. Yeah, smart goals, specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time bound. So it turns those big dreams into small actionable plans. And then finally, embrace a 30-day challenge. Start challenging yourself for the next 30 days, whether it's a new habit, a fitness routine, something new. Committing to something for a month will actually set the tone for lasting change in your life. If you're part of my Lads and Dads group, in January, I'm going to be doing a 31-day challenge to help you start your January and your year off to the best start, get you into good shape, good mindset, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Start your year off right. If you're interested in joining, drop me a message and I will send you a link to it. You can drop me a message on Facebook or on my Instagram. And yeah, I'll send you the link to it. Look, we can turn around and look back at the year behind us. We can't change the past. The worst thing we can do is sit there just beating ourselves up if we haven't done as much to be proud of as what we wanted to. But we can always look forward and we can make sure we don't make the same mistakes. So take 2023 as a lesson and let's make 2024 the best year possible. Yeah, growth is a continuous journey. Celebrate your wins, learn from your setbacks, and keep pushing those boundaries. Yeah, reflect on what you've achieved this year. Find your source of pride, what's made you happy, what's made you excited, what's filled your heart and left you feeling grateful. Let it propel you and move you towards a life where you know this is what I want to achieve. This is how I want to succeed. This is what I want to do to be fulfilled. Yeah, see how it changes your life. And if you, as I say, if you want some help, drop me a message, drop me a DM. Thank you for joining me today. And if you enjoyed this episode and got something from it, please let me know by leaving me a comment. My mission is to make a positive impact on this world, and I sincerely hope that you can help me do that by liking, by following and sharing this podcast. I'm on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Spotify. And so please share this podcast with anyone you know who would benefit from hearing this. Remember, your mindset shapes your reality. You master your mindset, you will master your life. Thank you.